The free money machine. Now, I'm going to show you one of my favorite secrets to generating free money. This applies to US citizens, and for non-US citizens, it is possible to set up a business in the US and you might be able to qualify, but I can't really speak on how that works for non-US citizens. So feel free to stick around. You might learn a few things and you might be able to use this wherever you are. So this is how my free money system works. There is no book, there is no course, but it's very simple. When you get a checking account, a lot of them have bonuses for free money. They require a direct deposit. It's very difficult for some people to meet these requirements or to work with their employer to change their direct deposit every month. So there is a solution to that, and that's by creating your own business, getting your own business checking account, and then paying yourself through your business with a qualifying direct deposit, which really just comes from your own money. I hope that makes sense. That's pretty much it. We're going to go into details on how to set up your business, how to qualify for a business checking account, because it's surprisingly difficult. It's not instant. It will take you at least a week to 2 weeks. And we'll talk about the types of bonuses that are available. Because if you do set up a business, that qualifies you for more personal checking account bonuses. That's one thing. That qualifies you for business checking bonuses. That's another thing. And that also qualifies you to get business credit cards, which are more bonuses. And the crazy thing is, each of those business checking bonuses or those business credit cards are per business. So you might be able to keep that going. Let's start from the beginning as a sole proprietor. If you are a sole proprietor and you are trying to get a business checking account, you need evidence of your business to get a business checking account. This can be difficult. I actually tried signing up for Novo as a sole proprietor with no actual business, and I was denied. Now, I did tell them that, hey, my business is reselling stuff on eBay. They wanted more information. I sent them a link to my eBay seller profile, and I have not sold anything. All I do is buy things off eBay. So they rejected me. You would be eligible for a business checking account with Novo if you can prove that you have an established business or seller account, whatever you're doing. Basically, they asked me for a website or social media account that proved I was doing business or working on what I said I was working on. But I found setting up an LLC much easier for the most part, as long as you avoid having a really bad LLC name and business description that would have anything to do with one of these things, because banks do not want to deal with these types of businesses. Before you even apply for an LLC, you're gonna need an EIN. That's your employment identification number. This is free through the irs.gov, and if you want more information, I'm going to have a blog post in the description on my website, Sly Credit. And after you get your EIN number, which takes less than 10 minutes, then you're eligible to apply to set up an LLC, and I did that in Wyoming. Now, my next business with Novo Bank was an LLC. Oh, I did apply for like Aslo and a couple other banks, and I was rejected. Novo was the first business checking account that approved me, so I'm more loyal to them, and their platform is pretty easy to use. Full disclosure, I do have an affiliate link which helps me out. This video is not sponsored by them, but I'm just gonna share with you how I use them to generate direct deposits and what kind of value it will provide to you as the business owner. So with my first application to get a business checking account, that was for my website, Sly Credit. I had another business idea before Full Value Dan, and it was very difficult to get a business checking account because of the name and nature of the business. The business was named Sly Credit, and they did not like that. A lot of banks do not like dealing with money services or anything in the finance because they're very worried of that person breaking the law. So yeah, I was not able to get a business checking account using the LLC name Sly Credit LLC. So my advice to you is avoid these categories and come up with a very generic name for your business. Sly Credit LLC, my initial LLC, failed. I paid $150 to set up that business, and it was a useless name because I could not get a business checking account. Now, I did set up my business through Wyoming agents, not sponsored by them, no affiliate or referral links. I just found them to be the cheapest in Wyoming. If there is a cheaper one, feel free to leave a link in the description. and basically it cost me $150 to set up. Now, since my LLC, the name was useless to get a business checking account, I had to change it. So to change my LLC name through Wyoming agents was another $150. I was out $300 and no checking account as of yet. So I changed my LLC name from Slide Credit LLC to something more generic and more friendly. Smarter Futures LLC, and that's my LLC name as of right now. And with that, I was able to qualify for a business checking account with Novo. There was no additional back and forth about what's this business, what are you doing, what have you been doing, and none of those questions. Now, you don't have to set up your business in Wyoming. You can pick wherever you want. I just picked Wyoming because they have the lowest tax rates. It's basically $50 a year if your business makes less than $250,000 a year. So I was like, all right, that sounds good. The rates were pretty low, and I like a good deal, so I went with that. A lot of people set up in Delaware, they set up S-Corp or something. I found that was too complicated. I just wanted something simple and affordable, so I went with Wyoming agents. Now, after I formed my LLC with them, I received an articles of organization, and most of it was empty. Basically, I had to fill out my name, address, fill out these dates, resave that PDF, and then I was able to send that articles of organization PDF to other companies when applying for either a business checking account or a business credit card. Now that I was approved for my Novo checking account, it was time to make some direct deposits. Now, there are a lot of pros and cons to Novo Bank. I want to address that in case you're looking for a Novo review. I'm just going to give you the quick pros and cons. Pros, there are no fees, there are no monthly fees, there are no minimums. You could really have $0 in there and that's no problem. There are no ATM fees with Novo. There are no foreign transaction fees. So if you're buying something internationally, there are no foreign transaction fees. If you're using an ATM internationally, there's no foreign transaction fees. It's as good as Charles Schwab. They refund all your ATM fees at the end of the month. To open an account, you're going to have to deposit $50 as an ACH transfer. You can't fund your account with a credit card. There is no sign-up bonus. Approval time takes about a week to 2 weeks. Basically, they go through your application, they look at your articles of organization. If they have any additional questions, they're going to get back to you. Now, the cons, the negative points to Novo checking, and I only had 2, but I did look at Trustpilot where people write up their complaints. Yes, this is a digital bank, and as a digital bank, there is no direct customer service. They really rely on email to contact people. So you will have a lot of difficulty reaching a person, and in most cases, you're just going to deal with them over email, and that could take several days to sort out an issue. So don't expect the best customer service for a free bank that only exists online. Now, the negative points that I personally had, there is a limit on how much you can fund at Novo, and that's $1,250 per day. So if I wanted to deposit $5,000 into Novo and then move that $5,000 to another account, it will take several days to do that through the Novo platform. Now, there is a workaround for this. So let's say you are in your Capital One account, you link your Novo Bank account. From your Capital One account, you can push an ACH transfer of more than $1,250, let's say $5,000, from Capital One to your Novo Bank account. And then when you're on Novo, you can still make payments that are greater than $1,250. So you can make a payment from your Novo account for $5,000 to your HSBC checking account, which requires $5,000 in monthly direct deposits to avoid their monthly fee. The other negative point about Novo Bank is that there is no scheduling. They don't have like a little calendar where you can say, I want money transferred on this day. Basically, you have to do everything today. That is limiting because let's say I did want to avoid some monthly fees on a bank account or I wanted to pay someone. Let's say I actually did have a business with multiple employees and I have like 5 employees that get paid at the first of every month. Every month I have to log into my account and set up 5 payments on that very day. That can be very limiting for a real business, but for someone who uses this account just for direct deposits, it's not really a problem. Like my Novo Bank account is only an account that I keep pretty much at $0 and I use to funnel money in and out of. It's pretty much my direct deposit account. Now let's go over creating a direct deposit with Novo Bank. To create a direct deposit with Novo Bank, you go to make a payment, you add the routing number and account number of the bank you want to send to, and you send it. Yeah, there's no limitation on how much you want to send, but you can't schedule it out. When the payment arrives in that bank account, it's just going to show your business name, and that's it. It's not going to say it was from Novo Bank. It's going to show you that the funds were transferred from that business, which is a qualifying direct deposit from your employer. So I am my own employer, and my employer pays me however much I need to get that bank bonus. That's pretty much it. And to find these bank bonuses, I use Doctor of Credit. They have a great list of the current bank bonuses, mostly checking accounts that give you those cash bonuses, and they are different based on what state you live, and some of the really big ones are available nationwide. I haven't set up my Novo debit card, but if I did, I would have access to a lot of perks that Novo provides. So it does provide discounts, and it partners with multiple other businesses to give you better support and access to whatever business needs you need. So I actually haven't touched any of this, but it might be useful to a real business owner. And they also have several other integrations available if you want to connect your Novo accounts to these platforms. If this has been helpful so far, I would appreciate it if you hit that like button. It just helps the YouTube algorithm. For more information, check the blog post in the description, and I hope you got your full value for today. This has been Full Value Dan.